Hey YouTube. Alright, so as you can see, I posted some videos earlier of AJ and I bashing the T-maxx, and as usual I always go over the truck after we're done running it for the day and see what sort of damage we have. And one thing that I noticed right off the bat was the spur gear. I know that in my previous video, one of the teeth had already been stripped off, so it was just a matter of time before this actually stripped out like that. But that's a pretty easy fix, but it did take off quite a few teeth. It was just that one section there. As you can see, it's still pretty dirty. I did take the one element off of the air filter. I washed it. It's pretty dry now. We'll go ahead and re-oil it and put it back on here. Other than that, the truck's pretty much dirty. The spur gear needs to be replaced. And last night I was looking over the truck as well, and I noticed that in the front here, in the front assembly, I noticed that this piece right here was actually, it was kind of like that. It was kind of sitting like that. And I seen it under the skid plate. So I took the skid plate off, and obviously this is what I found. This was actually broke off. As soon as I took it off, this actually just fell right off. And I also noticed that this one up here is also cracked, which this is the bulkheads. So I'll be replacing. I believe they come in a kit. That's what I see online. I see that they come in a kit where you buy the kit. It has the left and the right. So I'll be able to replace both these. I was thinking it was just this one here until I got in here and seen a little bit closer and seen that this one was also cracked. Now I didn't see it cracked yesterday when I was looking. You know, when I noticed this one here, but after today, this one is cracked. So it very well could have been cracked yesterday. I just didn't notice it, but it's definitely cracked today. So I'm just going to replace both of those so we don't risk, you know, any severe damage. I also noticed here, and it's kind of on all four of them, but the front in particular, that there's a line right here and also right here on the drive shaft. It's not too indented, but you can definitely feel it when you roll up, when you know, kind of go over it with a tool or with your thumb. It's also on the back too as well. Not as bad. Looks like you just rubbing on. Looks like the shock. Where's this one at? It's up here. You can barely see that one. It's right there. It looks like it's rubbing on like the shock posts or something like that. I didn't notice this yesterday, so I'm assuming it happened today. I know we're out there bashing it pretty good today. You know, and I also noticed that it was a little wobbler today. So I don't know if that was the cause of it or exactly what's causing this. That one's getting kind of deep. Then I also noticed it looks like there's some sort of I don't know, it's like oil or something here. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be there or not. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it and see. Probably when I take these bulkheads off, I'll tighten those screws off a little bit and make sure that they're tight. I don't see a gap or anything in there. You know, it looks pretty well sealed, but I'm just not sure where that oil is coming from. So we'll look at it a little bit closer tomorrow. But other than that, besides it being dirty and a little scuffed up from running stuff over and hitting stuff, and other than that, it looks to be all right. None of the A-arms are cracked or anything like that. The front end is just taking a beating. You know, hitting stuff and flipping over and it's just taking a beating. But the A-arms do seem to be holding up pretty well. I'm gonna probably just have some spares on standby. You know, so if and when they do crack, because I know, I mean, right there, I mean, it's pretty well gouged out right there. You know, take a good solid hit, and it just crack it. So I'll probably get a couple of these, just to have on standby. So if if it does crack, I can just repair it, and not have to wait to go to a hobby shop. So, or order it online and wait for it to be shipped here. But other than that, it's just dirty. I haven't cleaned it really. Just haven't had time. But that's all the damage that I see. So I will go ahead and get this stuff replaced. Like I said, the spur gear here, I got to replace that. Again, I'll probably get a couple spares. I always like to have some spares. Regardless, I've had spares for all my other RCs. I just haven't gotten any for this one here. Not really a reason why. I just haven't. And like I said, I'll also be replacing the front bulkheads left and right, and also look and see where the oil is coming from the diff. It looks like it's coming from diff anyways. But all right, thanks for watching.